Hey there. Okay, this is May 15, 2008. This is the summary video. And, alright, so the first thing is completing mission number 2. Yeah, I goofed. I've uploaded this to a folder. And what you see is, for Unit 2, it's just as was described on the syllabus. Checking my email off of the INT 106 DVD. Your grade, 75% is analysis, 25% is accuracy. What's required is the submission of the video, the 5-step follow-up, including the GISH outline for both the source, which is signed, and the target. You should also be looking at the focus for it's ASL to English, so the focus elements are overall goal, matching affect, and complete sentences. And overall goal, if you hit it, which you should, shouldn't be an error. However, you should be able to find a place where you didn't match the affect. You should be able to find a place where you didn't use a complete sentence. And so those should be 2 of the 3 errors that you transcribe and then recommend how to fix, how to repair. Also, for all submissions 2 through 6, from Unit 2, you need to describe your audience, so you can look in there for what the outline is for that. And also apply GISH for determining the seriousness of the error. And remember, with GISH, it's the speaker's goal, the theme, and the objectives. You don't need to write out. You need to understand the units and the data and the detail, but you don't need to write out the units and the data and the detail. That would take you hour and a half, and it's just not worth your while. If you don't understand what the units are, the data, the detail, then we need to talk so that you do understand that. But I don't need to give you an hour and a half of busy work for, what you would put in is not what you would get out, so I'm not going to make you do that. Let's see. For tonight, the discussion board has to do with the 6 terms, the 6 critical terms: shadow, syntax, lexical form, use of space, animus, prosody, and lexical base, within the context of the articles that you've been reading are required to. So, as usual, the folks who are here tonight are going to do their post, and then they're not required to be involved with extended discussion. The folks who chose not to come to the non-mandatory meeting will have to do the post and then have extended discussion in order to get your participation points. Let's see. We also tonight talked about VQAS, NIC, and EIPA. We're going to talk about those in more detail on Monday. But the bottom line is this. You guys are about a year, maybe a little bit over a year from finishing this program, and so you should be giving serious contemplation to having a credential before you start your internship, which is right about a year from now. You're going to have several opportunities to do that. We at J. Sargent Reynolds are working with VDHH to offer a written on computer, a written assessment here of the VQAS. We expect that anybody who takes that the first time that it's offered, which will be, we don't have a date, but probably in July, that will be comped, meaning they will not charge you the $20 to take that if you take it here and you're a student here. Also this fall, you'll have an opportunity to take a 1-credit course, INT 195, which is preparing for the EIPA written. EIPA is Educational Interpreter Performance Assessment, and that written test is scheduled to be offered here one time on November 1st, 2008. So the class will run for the first 8 weeks, August 25th to the middle of October, and then November 1st, which is a Saturday. It takes about 2 hours to complete that, and it'll be here at the downtown campus. Also, April of 2009, we'll be offering the EIPA written for a second time for folks who didn't pass or if you don't take it in the fall, and then also the EIPA performance. And you are not required to pass the EIPA written before you take the EIPA performance. You are required to take to pass the written VQAS before you do the performance VQAS. You're also required to pass the NIC knowledge before you take the NIC interview and performance. So you guys should be done with INT 130. You should be taking the NIC knowledge exam. If you're not signed up for it for the first Saturday in June, the RID office in Alexandria offers it on Fridays in the month. Not every Friday. I think it's the second and fourth, but you can call up there and find out. You should also be a student member of RID. That's $30, and become a student member of VRID. I think that's $8. Then you get a discount anytime that you take an NIC exam, and it's a $100 discount, so it's worth your while to be a student member. Let's see. And the big picture here is you should be thinking now and out. How can you get a credential before you do your internship so that your internship can be a paid internship? Because if you don't have a credential, the odds are you will not have a paid internship. If you do have one, the odds are that you will. All right. We will talk more about that on Monday. And you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.